Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning. To those in the US, I want to say good morning to you. Those in the Europe, I want to say good afternoon. And those in Asia, I want to say good evening to you. And those in Africa, I want to say good afternoon to you, or good evening to some areas, especially in the Central Africa. Today is Friday, and we are having another mass adoption training. It's a day that the admins of TBC will not be here. I have lots of interesting things that I want to share with you, and stay muted to get everybody on board, and let's get the ball rolling. If you're just joining this meeting for the very first time, just know that this meeting takes place Monday through Friday when it is 4 p.m. West African time. All you need to do is log into your Kringle Cash back office and get the link at exactly 4 p.m. West African time. And on Mondays, we are going to be with our dear admin. Today, he's not here, and give us enough time to share some of the things that we really want to share. So make sure that you also control your mic, stay muted, so that we don't have external noise coming from your background. Thank you. That being said, let's get the ball rolling. I'll start by sharing my screen with you, and I want to show you something very quick on your Kringle Cash back office. All right, if you log into your Kringle Cash back office and you go to your account area, okay? You go to your account area and you click on your accounts, you go to advanced payment, okay? You go to advanced payment, and this has been adjusted, and I want the community to know that if you're in a billionaire zone and you select 12 months, all right, you are going to have a discount of 1 month. And also, your sponsor will have 50% of their 12 months. But you will actually pay but this to the admin. You actually paid but this to the admin, 84 grains, but your sponsor will have 50% of this. So you have 1 month of discount if you actually in the billionaire zone. And those in the millionaire zone, if you paid for select 12 months to pay your admin fee, you're going to have this to pay at 1 month of discounts, and then you are going to, your 50%, sorry, your sponsor will have 50% of this, meaning that you are actually saving about 6 grains of gold here if you're in the millionaire zone. And those in the starter program, you can pay this if you select 12 months, and if you actually, you'll be saving like 3 grains, and your sponsor will be having 50% of 24 grains. So you're actually saving enough if you are paying. So the admin will take the hit for 1 month that he's paying to the sponsor. So that is advantage if you are actually paying for a year. And some people are asking that, will I benefit everything for a year? So each month you benefit you benefit the promotion for that month. Each month you benefit promotion, and it'll be automatic. So if you want to pay, all you need to do is just come here, select your 12 months, okay? Once you select 12 months, you see that you have qualified for 12 months for this period of this. So you actually select the number of grains from the billionaire program that you can now pay with Bitcoin. So in subsequent time, they are going to add pay with bulk payment. So now you just pay with Bitcoin, just pay directly, okay? All right, so guys, I hope that is very, very clear. Hope there is no question as far as that is concerned. Any question with that before we move ahead? Do you have any question as far as that is concerned? All right. Okay.
Hello, Ambassador.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Yeah, it is not a question. I just want to quickly chip something in concerning that area. Yesterday, someone want to make payment with Bitcoin. So if you are using your phone to pay, sometimes if when you click on Bitcoin and it takes you to where to copy, and then to select program. When you select billionaire program, if you don't see pay, you will just your phone. Slide your phone, let your phone be bent. Then it will bring out this thing to you. It really give that person a tough time, and I take my time to make sure that I rectify that that person. So that it won't be. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's right. I think he's, to make it very clear, make sure that you put your phone in a horizontal mode, so that it can rotate, okay? Rotate your phone horizontally so that you can be able to see how to pay. If you put it vertical mode, you might not be able to pay. So you just put it horizontally for it to rotate to the other side, then you can have everything to pay. All right, Peter.
Yes, Ambassador.
Yeah.
Amy?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Question concerning that discount there. Is there a time period one can acquire before they pay it so as to, accumulate cash to pay it? Is there a time period, or it's up front? When I say so, okay, let's say starting for next month, can someone be allowed a period of time before they get they have to pay it?
No, you can pay anytime. You can pay anytime. There's no problem.
Roger.
Right. Okay. That is it. So, guys, let's quickly move over to AB. AB, you want to say something or have a question on that particular thing?
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Okay. My mentor, my leader. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I was here with you some days ago. So you now asked me to go to 009 to drop a request. So I did, and as I did, I told them that I don't know the particular amount of TBC I have, but I have 500 above. So they now send me kringles, 500 kringles. Just today, I just logged into 500. I saw 500 kringles, which is supposed to be 500 TBC. So I say, let me lay the complaint to you, sir.
All right, there will be a meeting after this meeting. The link will be posted very soon by Mofo Gilas and Ivy. Just go to that meeting and they'll look at it, okay? The link will be posted very soon.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, let me share with you the keyword of the day. The keyword of the day.
No. Go ahead.
Please stay muted.
No.
Okay. The keyword of the day is consistent. Consistent is the keyword of the day. Okay. The keyword of the day is consistent. All right. Consistent is the keyword of the day. So just go to your Crinkle Cash back office and you can put the keyword as consistent. All right. Now let's discuss why the keyword of the day is consistent. When you look at Mr. Mbeh, for example, many of you admire him. Many of you you love him. I know that I still have haters. That one is certain. Not everybody can love you. It's normal, but majority love me, and I'm grateful for that. Some of you love the patterns that I've taken. Some of you love what I've gone through, and say I'm here. But some of you don't even know the real story. Some of you don't even know things that has happened before now. Some of you like me because maybe I'm rich. Maybe I have money. I can support you in one or two things, and you just love the me. But I'm sure that if I was like I used to be, I'm not sure the love will be there. All right. So it looks like my network is shaky. Trust, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Trust?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay,
yes,
because it looks like my network was choppy. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, guys.
No, it's fine, Ambassador.
Today I want to share with you something. First of all, we're going to go one step at a time, and why the results or why the keyword of the day is consistent. Let me show you something. First of all, this is, yeah, you see this guy? See this guy? This is Mr. Mbeh, right? I want to tell you about this guy. So this guy was born. So this is the person talking to you here right now, okay? And that is more than 30-something years back, all right? I was born, and like any other child, you know, like any other child, you grew up from a very poor background, right? From a very, very poor background. And you struggled through school. And later on, I have to sponsor myself through university and professional studies. And I started now looking for a job, you know, and I remember I took like 4 years without getting a job after finishing all my professional trainings and all that. I didn't get any job, you know. So the first thing I decided to do, since I had no job, was to, I started gathering children in their houses and I started teaching them. That was the first thing I was doing in order for me to get experience, because even when I was struggling to be a classroom teacher, most of the schools could not take me because I never had any experience in teaching. So in order for me to have that experience, I had to start gathering children who are preparing exams and all that, and I was giving them lectures at home. From there now, I actually had to go with one of my friends. We finally went and collected, we rented one school, the evening section of that school. And because we had a lot of students that were preparing exams that were coming to us, I was teaching mathematics and physics, you know, so we rented one school. We were now doing what they call evening session and giving lectures to students. So now we had some experience. We did that like for like 2 years. We got some experience. Then we applied now to teach in schools, and we already had some small experience. Then they took us. So I was a classroom teacher. So I moved from being that home teacher to a classroom teacher. You see this? Some of you would not like to say this, but this is me as a classroom teacher, okay? So at this level, while I was teaching here, you know, my salary was about $80 while teaching here. And let me tell you something. Do you know the only time we could put on something very nice like this was the moment when we have end of year parties, because the salary was so small that they have to be cutting like some $5 every month, so that at the end of the year, you could be able to have a nice suit in that school, like this for the end of year kind of thing. So the salary was really, really ridiculous, $80 for a month. Even though I was still doing my home teaching, you know, I was still training people at home, but in school, I was getting $80. I tell you, it was not easy. It was very, very small that I could barely just pay for my small apartment that I'll show you guys very soon, and then eat. But you know what? Please, let's stay muted. Let's mute everyone. Let's mute everyone. Okay, so just try to mute them. I don't know who is making that noise. Try to stay muted, guys. So what I'm going to tell you, we have a lot of things to discuss today. Just be patient with me, okay? Let's stay muted, please. Thank you. All right. So the salary was so small. I explained to you how we managed before we can put on something like this. We need to really we needed to contribute some money like end of the year, and then we have to put on something like this. But you know what? I kept going. But in 2000 and I think 2011, 2012, I quit. Okay? I quit from being a classroom teacher. I said, enough is enough. I'm not going to teach anymore because this is the last day I left the classroom, and I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. Right? I'm like, I will not do this anymore because I felt like I was suffering. I felt like I can't do anything with my life. I felt like I wasted a lot of years trying to acquire knowledge, and I can't even have a better job. I can't do anything. I can't even eat a very good food. I can't even pay my house rent and be satisfied. Once I pay my house rent, I can't have anything that is good. So 2012, I decided to quit. And I said, enough is enough. So here I was actually thinking. We had our last, I think if here, you see my back somewhere here, and then in front of me was like water in front of me here. I was thinking, and I just asked my friend to take me this pic, you know. So I quit, and I said, okay, let me go to the next step. So after I quit, I had another very, very difficult.
So are you there?
Can you hear me?
You're not hearing your ambassador. You're hearing.
Trust, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a bit choppy.
Yeah.
It's choppy.
I think it's okay now. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay now.
All right. 5 on 5? Is it 5 on 5 now?
5 on 5.
Yeah, 5 on 5.
It's not 5 on 5. I can switch to another network. Just making sure that it's 5 on 5. Is it 5 on 5, Trust?
Yeah, I think you better.
Yeah, let me get a better network. Let me see if I can switch.
Okay.
Network is jealous of us. So how about now? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. You can go ahead.
Just let me know when you can hear me so that
Okay.
okay. Well, I don't know where it started chopping, but I was actually showing you when I quit. I quit when things were not moving around 2012. So I decided to leave that, okay, enough. I'm no more doing teaching. I'm done. I'm done. That was like after teaching for like 3 years to 4 years. And I'm saying, okay, I'm done. When I said I'm done, you know what? When I said I'm done, look at this picture. After I quit in 2012, 2013, the only small money that was left with me was to buy a computer. But do you know that I had serious nightmares here because I had no job, I had no food, I have no money. The only thing I had was internet. The only thing I had was the laptop, this thing you have. I had this computer. That was the last thing I bought. So life became very, very tough. Like there were days that in Africa we call it gari. You have this. I don't know. Gari should be known everywhere, even except those in the US maybe. But there were days that I cannot even eat. There were days that I was having a lot of challenges. So even at this point, I was even challenged. I was insulted by many people because they were like mocking at me that
yeah, it's cutting. It's chopping up.
Oh, it's chopping again. It's chopping again.
Network. Yeah, network.
Okay, let's see how it goes here. Hold on 1 minute. 1 second. 1 second. Let's see how it goes here. All right.
Okay, it's fine.
It's fine now.
Yes, and Ambassador.
5 on 5 now.
5.5.
All right, please. When it's choppy, let me know, please.
Okay.
But it looks like it's still choppy.
No, it's fine. Go ahead, Ambassador.
Okay, fine. Let me share my screen again. So when I actually decided to stop teaching, that's when I had one of my very bad days. Because one, even the little $80 I was not having it anymore. I was stranded, and now I still went back to be teaching and doing home teaching. You know, I went back and I was doing home teaching so that I could even eat. And in those days, 2013, when you were doing home teaching, sometimes they don't even pay you. Sometimes they don't even give you, at the end of the month, you have to be fighting with your parents for you to have money. So it was very, very tough. I had days that, you see this pillow you are seeing here like this? There were days that this pillow were wet, where I'm crying. I was asking myself, why me? I have certificates, I've gone to school, and I have talents, but I can't even eat. I can't even do anything. So life was so stressful, life was so difficult that I couldn't even think right. But now something was telling me, something kept telling me that on the internet, I could actually make something, I could actually do something that would change my life, that would change the life of nations. I was having this feeling, but I could not lay hands on that particular thing. But I was positioning myself to get that thing when it comes and to run with it. But the thing was not coming yet. But something was telling me that you need to position yourself. It was tough, very difficult, no food, nothing. I think I was closer to the time when I finally met my wife. So even the girlfriends that I had that day, they left me. They left me, all of them, because there was nothing to offer. I had nothing to offer except my little brain. But that my little brain could not put food on the table. My mother, I remember we had serious quarrels because she was like, you cannot find a job, you quit the small one that you are doing. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to eat? There were times I would rush to my mother and even get money to pay for my house rents. It was very tough, but there was one thing I didn't do, was that I never stopped believing in myself. I never stopped believing that I am going to meet something that is going to change everything. I tell you, 2013, for those that were already using the computer and versed with the internet, majority of African parents, when they see you having a computer and an internet, they call you a scammer in around 2013. It's not today, because now we have things that have changed the world, and people now believe that you can actually work online. 2013, when people were seeing you a lot with computer all the time, you will be regarded as a scammer. So people were calling me a scammer. Look at that one. All we see is him with a computer. All we see is him moving up and down with a computer. That was how they were mocking at me. And then let me show you when I finally met TBC. Look at this. All right, let me play this a little bit.
Hello, everyone out there. Good afternoon. This is Mbeh here, and I wish to
It's choppy. I don't know what's going on.
make a few minutes video to tell you my personal experience with TBC. That's what is known as.
Anyway, this is when Before then, what happened? Before then, what happened? A lot of things happened. I actually had very difficult days. Let me show you where I used to live before I met TBC. Let me show you where I used to live. This is the racks. Let me quickly show you this. Okay, let me show you where I used to live. Now, listen. This is the one room. In this room, you have the kitchen. In this room, you have my bed, the pillows that I was wetting every night and crying. In this room, you had everything inside. This room, look at the room.
I was living in a room where I have everything.
You see my gas plates, we were actually cooking, and this is dried fish. In those days, I don't eat meat. How dare you eating meat? Where's the money coming from? No meat. You eat fish, dry one. So, look at this.
Small room, somewhere on a berry, and then life was not that easy. But then I kept going. I had a date.
And then I had met my wife. And let me tell you, this story also involves a lot of love story in it, because when I met my wife, she was also an entrepreneur, but she actually believed in me. She believed that we can do something. So when I met her, I was very broke. Look at, this is what she was doing at that time. By then, she was producing this. She had a small company known as D Sparkling, where she was actually producing soap. In fact, let me tell you, she was even richer than me in those days. So she was richer than me. She was producing this. And she was doing soap and eau de javel, and other things. This is what she was doing at that time when I met her. And she was humble enough to love me. I had no girlfriend. I had nothing. All of them have left me. So she started this, and I started supporting her. We're supporting each other. So you can find her. This is her here. In this bedroom, we were all together. You see what she was cooking? Even though we're doing that, but it was not easy. It was very, very tough. Look at my room in those days. You see my room? Look at, this is the racks I was coming from. You see, you can find this lady stuff, one table, a TV and a fan and a bed. You can see this.
It's not only going to change my life, it's going to change.
You see my room? Look at where we're coming from. See it? This is the room. This is the racks.
I embrace it, and by 10th December, I want to be the national president.
So,
and I can encourage my brothers and sisters, I can encourage my friends, my families, all those.
So, I'm still coming to this. So, in this room, you have everything. We were sharing like a toilet also. There was nothing like self-contained toilets. We were sharing everything with other people that were renting. And today, can you hear me, Trust?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, that's fine. Thank you.
5 on 5.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. It's fine.
Let's go ahead. So here things were just so difficult, and the only thing that made us to be together was love, and she believed in me. But then I knew that something will happen. I still believe that there is hope. And that's why you saw me, I was having this computer. That's why you saw me, I was looking stressed. That's why you see me in this picture. I was even having a bit of flesh here, trust me, as compared to here. As compared to here. You see this? Here, the suit is even adding some flesh in my body. I was really tiny, So this is poverty. It was stress that was causing this thing. It was really difficult. Here we had Very difficult moment. These pillows, there were nights that were wet. There were days that there were not food. There were days that I would receive insult. There were days that I don't even want to go out. I don't even want to talk to anybody. I will remain in my room. But do you know the funniest thing? I started encountering these quick rich programs, these get rich quick programs. In those days, they would tell you, put $100 and 7% daily, 6% daily, 2% daily, 3% daily. Yeah, 2013, I was doing it. But I never even had the money. Then the little one that I might borrow or I might beg, when they give it to me, I'll go and put it in this kind of program and the money would disappear. I'll go back to my misery. So it makes my life miserable. Nobody believes in me because I put my money in get rich quick scam kind of thing, and the thing will just disappear after 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, it has gone. So I will go back to square zero. So my life was just turning around. And I was thinking that I'm struggling. I was having a lot of mockery. People lose faith in me. Nobody believed in me anymore. My life was just so miserable. My life was, in fact, I can't explain what I was feeling at that moment, but it's beyond explanation because imagine that you have to pay house rents, you have to eat, you have to take care of your health, and then you don't have the money. And then a little money that somebody will just pity you, like maybe $10 or $20 and give it to you to manage. You take it and put it in this kind of programs or get rich quick scam, and the program disappear after maybe 2 months or 3 months. I'll go back where I used to be. So one morning, somebody called me from the US. My mentor from the US. Some of you don't even know who signed me up in TBC. Many people are thinking that my sponsor is from Africa. I'm sorry, my sponsor is not from Africa. Let me show you my sponsor in TBC. She's a very big networker, and many of you know her. I can call her anytime. This is my sponsor in TBC. She loves TBC a lot. She loves freedom too, you know. This is my sponsor, right? And she still loves TBC till now. She was like a mentor to me. She was like a mentor to me, and she was guiding me through. One morning, she called me. And when she called me, I had just $4 in my account. That's why I'm explaining this video here.
One day your offer will come out. One day. It won't be.
Value every day. And I really want to tell you my testimony with TBC. You see, when I was
listen to this, guys. Listen to this.
TBC, I had just $4.
So, did you hear that? I had just $4. The very first day this lady called me. She called me. I remember she called me on the phone. I had $4 in my account, in my blockchain Bitcoin wallet. I was broke. I was damn broke. I was miserable.
By the way, I know your sponsor.
So listen. Now listen to this.
Chain wallet. I mean, $4. You know what that means? It means I never had money or anything to start. But $4, I said, okay. I told my very good friend Kelly, whom we have been working with other projects for a number of years now. And I was like, Kelly, I have just $4 in my wallet. I don't know what to do. He said, no, but you can start with $4. I mean, $4, you know what I'm saying? So I actually transferred the $4 into her account, and she created my TBC wallet with $4. And with this $4, after a few days, I checked out my account and it was only showing $13. I said, wow, seriously? So with this $13, I had to look for some other money to add to see that my earnings can increase. So
Okay.
within a few days, she actually told me that, okay, you know what?
All right. How I got involved in TBC, 2016. Now, within some 1 or 2 months, I was elected as the TBC leader for Cameroon because there was a competition. And when I was thinking my poverty, where I'm coming from, the stress I've gone through, I tell myself that I must win this position. I told myself I must win as the TBC national leader. And I worked towards it with my wife. We worked towards it. We went to universities. We did a lot of campaigning. There were many people in Cameroon that were also campaigning same position. What happened? I won at the end of the day. So when I won, I was rewarded with some TBC. I was rewarded with 100,000 TBC coin. You can still find that in the blog. All right. I was rewarded with 100 TBC coin. So if you go to this blog, you see it. That was December. Let me see if we can have it here. All right, that was December 3rd, 2016. And that was when I was warned, and the admin of TBC rewarded me with 100,000 TBC. And I automatically become a digital millionaire. But was that enough? Was I supposed to say, okay, now I have TBC, I have 100,000 TBC? Was I supposed to just say that, okay, fine, I have enough? The TBC was not accepted. The TBC was not spendable. It's not like today, we have Pringle Mall, we have merchant location, we have this. It was not spendable. So what was I supposed to do? I started working hard. I took the opportunity and I started being consistent. These are my very first TBC meetings. You see that here the flesh was not coming, but the flesh was gradually coming. But I was at least happy. It was still tough, doing small meetings like this, where you have to travel. You can see a group of 10, 20 persons. That's how I started, and it started coming gradually. And in 2017, I have made money. Yes, I think I've made a lot. So this is like our first year anniversary. Yeah, first TBC, first year anniversary. So when I won, I had to start working like crazy. I did not just stay and say that, okay, fine, I'm not supposed to do anything anymore. I have my TBC. No. I started working my ass out. Then I started having fundings. This is first year. You look at this cake. You look at this cake here. First year, it was TBC. Yeah, it was TBC, something like that. Yeah, so many of these people, they are still around. Some of them are not around, but it's fine. That is it. So you can see my seminars as I started gathering people with some leaders. I started. So you see that from here now, I started being consistent in my training. I started being, I started doing things that I started educating. Okay, it was like, okay, I have my TBC. What am I supposed to do within my TBC? Am I supposed to sit down and do nothing? No. I run with the opportunity. Because if you look at this is April 2017. We started doing the work. And I started selling TBC. People started throwing money to me, and it was awesome. It was very, very awesome. Now people started believing in TBC. And then I started telling myself, hey, Mr. Mbeh, you need to get married. So I got engaged with my wife, you know, I got engaged with my wife. This is her here. You know, I said, okay, baby. It was not that easy. But then. So you see, this is her. This is her. She was cooking. She was preparing what they call toxi banana here. What I was doing, I knew that this TBC. So you see, we were in here, we were in the racks. And she was with me during the tough days. She was with me to encourage me. She was with me to tell me, don't worry, I believe in you. She was the only person standing. Because even my family said, you are a scammer. We can't help you. You have refused to teach. We can't give you anything. Go away. Yes, nobody believed in me. I think there were only two people that believed in me, was my wife at that time and my mother. Even though my mother would always slap me, my mother would always push me away, but when I go back for food, she'll give me food, at least food, because I had nothing. So she was the only person standing, supporting this initiative. That's why when people started throwing money to me, I got engaged. And I said, this is the time to take her to the next level. This is the time I got engaged, and I said, baby, you know what? We have to get married. There's no time to waste. Still in 2017, and people were already believing in the TBC. We did all the wedding. We did everything from traditional to the court wedding, all right? To the court wedding, to everything she did. Anyway, we had one of the most expensive wedding at my age. At that time, in my early 30s, we did one of the most expensive wedding in town. I'm sure many of you would not want to hear how much my wedding cost, but it was much money. Let me just spice your eyes a bit. If you look at here, this is my wedding. It was a very nice occasion. Hold on 1 second. I don't know what happened with this video. So let me refresh a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Let me quickly show you. I hope that the network will allow us. Okay. Oops. Network is bad. All right, so let me quickly show you. Okay, look at this, guys. So this is in 2017 when we finally got married. This is the reception area. Just keep your eyes for a few minutes before we continue. That was the reception area. So this was just the makeup of the reception. They were still doing some arranging things here. All right. So we finally got married because it was high time we get married. I'm sure if I didn't marry at that time, I would not, because she was there for me and she supported me all through. And it was high time we get married. Then we keep doing this. But do you know that even though it was now rosy, we still had challenges. We still had challenges. Like, for example, end of 2017, 2018, the TBC wallets, people were not having send button. The system had a problem and they had to work on it. That is the time we had the highest hit because we have been doing everything to encourage people to come in and people were not having their send button. So what am I supposed to do now? Yes, they believe in you. Insult were still thrown on us. Insult, they were still like insulting us. This your thing is now a scam, blah, 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 blah. And we had challenges. Some of the challenges that I had was like, I was attacked. Thieves attacked me. People attacked my office. I cannot count how many police cases, uncountable police cases. Today, if you take me to the police, I will laugh at you. Or if you threaten me to take me to the police, I will just laugh because it's a normal thing for me. We had a lot of challenges when there was a problem. But do you know what? We kept being consistent. We were still consistent. We were still there with the people. We were still there to tell the people that it is going to be fine because we believe. We believe in TBC. We believe in the projects from day one. Because from day one, I knew that something would come. This is the day one. I was believing at this level that something will come that will change not only my life, but it's going to change my surrounding and the world at large. I believed it. I knew that it is coming. It was in me. So what did I do? I positioned myself. I positioned myself to grab it when the time comes. That's when this lady called me and told me that, look, there is an opportunity for here for you. And I told myself, this is it. I told myself, this is the thing I have been looking for. Because here, at this stage in 2013, 2014, 2015, my life was turning around like a circle. Because I would do this, then I skip, I do that, then I skip, I go do this, then I skip. And people stop believing in me. People stop trusting me. People stop looking up to me from 2013, 14, 15. And in 2016, I told myself, I will not make that mistake again. Enough of those mistakes is enough. And right up to date, some physicians are doing this mistake. I did it many years back. And let me tell you something. There is something, it's like a drug. When you are into this quick get-rich scheme, it's like a drug. The way they tell you is very sweet. It's always usually very sweet. Let me tell you, it's like bong bong. You know bong bong? I know. You put it in your mouth, it's very sweet. And the sweetness will last for a very short time. And then later on, you have nothing in your mouth again. You feel the time that you have the flavor, like you want to enjoy it, it is no more. That is how these get-rich quick schemes work. Your life keeps turning around like a circle, turning around like a circle. But when you handle a project, when you handle a project like TBC, you believe in it. You are there with the people. You feel the admin's heart when he writes a blog. You read and try to picture his heart the moment he is teaching or the moment he is trying to educate the community. Then you understand that this is something you need to hold on to. This is something you need to stand for it. You need to be strong, because if you are not strong, you will have challenges that will make you to go. People will attack you. People will say all kinds of stories about you. People wrote blogs about me. They paid people to write about me, and I didn't care. Did I care? No. The wallet had challenges. Did I care? No. I was there with the people I have brought in. I was there with them. I was there, keep motivate. Look, this particular seminar, I remember it like yesterday. Because this is, you look at these faces, look at their faces, they were not happy. Because this is the moment, June 17, 2017. This particular seminar, people were very angry because the wallet of TBC was not working. I had to be there to talk to them. I needed to face my fears. I remember when I was going into this seminar, my leader asked me that, do you really want to do this? I said, yes, I'll do it. Because the people were angry. So sometimes you need to face your fears. Some of the fears that you have is that TBC will not work. Face it and make it work. That's some of the fears that you have. Some of the fears that you have is that what would they look, what would they talk, what would they call me if it doesn't work? Face your fears. And for you to do that, you must be consistent. Some of the fears that you have is that, when would I ever make money? For how long have you been consistent? I've been consistent for 5 years. Beat it. Before you ask yourself that for how long will it work? Look up to Mr. Mbeh. He has been consistent for 5 years. I'm not broke. I'm sorry, I'm not broke. If you look at the people that are in my country that are young and rich, I'll fall among. I'm not popping up. I have properties that if I sell, it will give me hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you can find some of them here. You can find some of them like this. Right? If you own properties like this, you're a broke man.
I'm so excited, like, wow, my dream is becoming true in TBC. I never imagined that I'm going to own a land that's going to accept one.
So you will not imagine, before you start thinking of even quitting yourself, how long have you been around? How long have you been with the people you have been bringing up to? Or the people that are looking up to you? How long have you been with them? How long have you faced them? How long have you faced the challenges? I faced those challenges. And I was there with the people. Some of the leaders quit. I tell you, some of the leaders quit. But I was there. Only few of them are available today. Mr. Gidas can remember this vividly like it was yesterday. This is Mr. Gidas. Move for money. By then, he was my student. And he's very proud of it. This is Mr. Move for Money, who is today the head of the member helpers team. He was there too, and he did not run away. He supported me, and today I will support him also, because he was there.
Thank you for the privilege.
He was not a coward. Some of us, we are cowards. You are afraid that what will happen tomorrow? What if it doesn't work the way I want it? No problem. At least you'll be happy that you did something, that people will remember you for that. This is it in 2017. Here we were presenting, and we were still presenting here. We went to villages. These are villages. We went there. We presented. By then we're not flying anyways, but we faced our fears. We believe in the project. Our life was not turning around anymore because ahead, we were going ahead. We forgot about the fears and faced it. Let us face our fears in TBC. And there is no way you're going to do this without being consistent. There is no way. If you want to jump, I did it. It didn't work for me. And I've never seen anybody jumping that has ever worked for him. What do we need to do? We need to be consistent in supporting the admin so that this project can work. And we shall be proud of ourselves. We shall look up and say that, yes, we did it. Some of them ran away. I'm seeing their faces here. They have disappeared. I gave them the knowledge that they needed to be. I gave them the faith, but they couldn't, some of them could not stand it. In fact, maybe I was too powerful for them because they couldn't resist my faith. They couldn't resist my faith. Because of faith, we were gathering hundreds of people because we had the faith. We believe in it. Are you going to join me? Let us be consistent. Because don't think that it's going to be rosy. It's never going to be rosy. And by the time it's not rosy, if you run, you are a coward. Yes, don't mind because you see some of these pictures, they are beautiful. We had situations there. I had a situation where they came and arrested me in my office, in my former office. They came with gendarmes, police, and military to arrest me. Did I run away? No. I faced my fears. I faced my challenges because I knew where I'm going to. If you look at the lifestyle today, don't think that being here, living this lifestyle, being in a five-star hotel, for example, all this is as a result of consistency. Before you ever think of quitting TBC, ask yourself, for how long have you been consistent? Is it 1 month? Is it 3 months? Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years? Why not try 5 years like Mr. Mbeh? Why not? You see me living my 5-star laptop lifestyle. I worked for it. I paid the price. Have you paid the price? Have you? Look at. Enjoy, enjoy. Yeah, some of you have never experienced that. It's sweet. It's very sweet, man. It's very sweet. I'm telling you this thing. You need to be there. Yeah, you need to be there. 5-star laptop lifestyle. Look at a hotel in pool in the middle of the hotel, and you're having fun, man. This is it. This is where admin want to take us to. This is where we are going. This is where we are going. This is where I want to take you to. This is where the admin of TBC wants to take us to.
I'm with you, Brother Mbeh.
You don't have to give up.
Yes!
So I'm with you.
Don't have to. You want to enjoy with your spouse. You want to enter in the middle of the sea, 1,000 meters below sea level, and talk with the fishes around you. You're going to do it with TBC.
I'm with you.
Yes, you need to test some of these things. You need to test it. You need it in your system, my people. You need it, and it will not happen overnight. In a situation where you eat like a king, in a situation where this is breakfast. Look at breakfast of kings. This is how TBC should be eating. This is abundance. When we talk about abundance, yes, what are talking about?
Yes!
When you are taking breakfast, you eat. Look at breakfast.
Ah!
Eat like a king. This is it. This is where we need to go to. Let's go there. Let's go here. Let's do it.
You are great.
This is it. This is just breakfast. Do you know that this is just breakfast? This is just breakfast, my people. Imagine lunch. Oh my God. Imagine how it would look like. That is it. You need to experience things like this. You need it in your system. You need things like yes.
Mbeh.
You need it.
Mbeh is flying.
My people, I tell you, what happened overnight? You need to pay the price. If you want to jump, I call them jumpers. If If you want to be jumping, good luck. But I tell you, I was there and it didn't work for me. And I've never seen somebody that it has worked for him. Never. I've never seen somebody that it has worked for him.
Yes, that's very correct.
You will jump and stand here. After 6 months, after 1 year, you jump again and go there. After 1 year, you jump and go another there. Where is your legacy? Where is it? Where is your dignity? You have no dignity because of small challenge. The wallet is not working very well. You start shaking. You start shaking like you are having fever, cerebral malaria. No. You need to be strong. Whoever told you that will be rosy? Who told you that? Are you prepared? If you're not prepared, go sit down. Go and do other things. TBC, right now, the builders are not the weak. The builders are the strong. You cannot go to a building construction site when you cannot work. You must have some muscles. You must be able to carry some cement, some planks, some bricks. You need to be able to be strong enough to do some of those things. If not, it's not for you. Go away. Leave us alone. And those of you abandoning us, you guys are cowards. You don't have to leave. What about the generation? Are you thinking about the generation to come? Look at what the world is messed up. Everything is bad. Everything is nonsense. Who are those people to fix it? Who are those to fix it? Are we not the one? Are you thinking about your children's children? Are you thinking that tomorrow your people will say that, wow, thanks to my grandfather? Sometimes when I look at my father, I say, if you would have just been in Bitcoin and buy some Bitcoin in 2000 and whatsoever, I would have been suffering. But thank God I met TBC. But however, it would have been better. It would have been better. So my people, this is it. Are we just going to be quiet? Are we just going to be cowards? I want each and every one of you to be consistent so that your history name will be written in TBC. Your name will be written in the history book of TBC. You will have your own story to tell. What is your story? If I ask some of you, there is no story. Because you can't, some of you, let me say what some of you are doing. You come here, you corner people inbox, you corner them, and then you take them now to your so-called programs. Where is your dignity? The so-called leaders, they take you, they corner you to their so-called programs. You know yourself. You think I don't know all of you? I know it. You know yourself. Where is your dignity? TBC is wasting time. Since TBC is wasting time, I believe in TBC. And now that I believe in TBC, let's just be doing this thing. With this, you can make money now, and then now you can come back and pay the admin fee in TBC. Who told you you cannot make money now in TBC? Bitcoin bounty is there. Work today, get paid today. Work today, get paid today. That is the work of Bitcoin bounty. Yes, that is it. There is no need to go somewhere else. This is our legacy. This is where we belong. Ever since I stopped, let me tell you, ever since I stopped from jumping, I had peace. Let me tell you, my wife, she might be listening. I don't know whether she's in this, but she might be listening. She might be here. She did not believe what I'm saying until when she was burned. You know how much she was burned? Last year, she was burned her $3,000. She cleaned her tongue that she will never go into the get rich quick schemes program. She was burned. Ever since I decided to leave, tell me, no matter how sweet your program is, it doesn't concern me. What even aches me a lot, what I can die, is that some of you that I love, I respect, you want to recruit me to your rubbish. You want to recruit me, Mbeh. Come on. I don't know how to look at you when you do this to me. I feel like I can cry. I don't know what to say because I want you to join me. Let's serve humanity. But you want to come and recruit me. You know you have a lot of followers. You know you have a lot of people. So let's just do this one for now. You know, the world is full of opportunities. Okay, fine. I have chosen TBC. You can deal with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to be consistent so that our names shall be written in the history book of TBC. That is my monologue for you today, guys.
Wow.
That is my monologue for you today.
Wow, wow, wow.
Bravo!
Merci beaucoup. Merci.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wonderful,
Thank
wonderful.
you, thank you, thank you very much.
Bravo!
Thank you so much. So the key word of the day.
That is strength. That is strength.
Thank you,
Keep
Mbeh.
it up. Keep it up.
The key word of the day
God bless
is
you.
consistent.
This is
God bless you,
what
Mbeh.
we call a
All right, we're going to take reaction. I know many people are excited to speak, and
Is MGS?
my
MGS? We have
just
MGS?
lift up your hands, and we'll be taking you one after the other. MDS, let's
Yeah,
go.
we have MGS.
Okay, thank you, Trust. MDS.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ambassador. It was a great lecture, and let me call it like testimony, how you have gone so far. You know, consistency and everything. If someone cannot do a follow-up of anything he lays his hand, it can never have a good result. When a farmer go to farm, struggle to clear the bush and everything and plant a corn or whatever he planted in that district, he must do the follow-up until the harvest day. If you say, well, I planted, let me go and relax, or everything he planted will surely dry and, you know, just die off. Why? Because he failed to follow up. And that is the consistency. I could remember in 2016, when I registered, I joined the TPC community too. Like what you are saying, exactly what I told my coordinators yesterday evening, what they are to expect as they are moving on in this TBC of the thing. Expect disappointment from people, expect people to insult you, expect people to try to, you know, to destroy your vision in the TBC community, and to tell you that you are just in the wrong place and so on and so forth. But if you can't stand still and be focused, you will surely be like them and be having same testimony like them. You need to stand still and be focused. Be consistent with whatever you are doing in the TBC community. You may not have the ability to do this, do that. Focus and just pick one and focus on it. Continue to do that thing you know how to do best. At the end of the day, you are going to share the story. I told people, it is TBC. If you are hearing my video, I say, MDS, the CEO of MDS. It is TBC that make me CEO. It is when I joined TBC, I become MDS. I am not MDS before I joined TBC. So consistency. So no one knows MDS before.
Thank you.
So I really appreciate I do to use one of your particular video like that. You have showed that, played that video today on that single room. I used to tell people, I said, look at this CBC president for Cameroon. This is how it started. Even I'm in my office now, I was telling some people before I started speaking. I said, now, this is a man that started with one room. I remember when you are now, when you did that video in that wonderful sitting room. I was looking at the materials in that sitting room. It was excellent because a common man, just a man begging for food can never put such thing in places. But look at the shares, look at everything, and everything like all those things come up in result of TBC. That is your reward of your consistency. So, and that has been something to me too, that no matter what, nothing can pull me out of. I know how much I put into other cryptocurrency last year. and I did a video. If I know how many of them that just waste my money, I told some people, I said, don't even try to discuss any other cryptocurrency with me. Let me be focused on TBC. I'm not ready to lose my money again. Those money I am losing in other cryptocurrency. If I use this money to establish store, I will be making my money than for me just to be saying I want to involve. I'm not involving in anything. Let me focus on this and be consistent in it.
All right, thank you
So
so much.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It's true, I need to confirm my sins.
I was there until
That's
you are
excellent.
there. Until you are there, you understand what I'm talking about. You are like, you just be turning around.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you. All right, let's take another person. We have Michael Peaceful Life. So if you have a reaction or a question, just
Michael. I need to change his very name.
Oh.
I'm Mr. Mbeh.
Yes, sir.
You have a very good talent, and I want you to come to our program because with this, your talent, you are going to make millions of dollars. That's the way they usually start. I watched your video. If you can do this in our opportunity, you're going to make millions. Anyway,
and then after 6 months, you not hear them again.
6 months? 6 months is too long. Yeah. So folks here, you see, when Mr. Mbeh is talking, I was just listening and laughing within me because he captured exactly what is happening out there.
Right.
MBS said something that he was this until he come to TBC, and that is just one secret that many of us don't know. I was discussing with one of a member this afternoon. We were just a kind of enumerating on how good TBC is. You know, there are challenges there. There are serious challenges, especially when things are not working well, which happens in everything we are doing in life. So, but with TBC, if you have caught the vision, with or without how big it should be presently, you are always excited. The other day, I was shown by Mofo in the meeting because I just jumped into the meeting because it's all about excitement in the meeting. When you know what you are doing in TBC, the excitement is all over you, okay? Challenges will come and go and every other things, but I must tell you that, and I just said it, okay? There are things I do today that sometimes I'll be shedding tears. There are things I can, comfortably do, no matter how little it is. But before now, before I do any little thing, I have to go begging. Say, please, can you assist me on this? Can you do this? Or can you do this? But from TBC, I've been able to learn at least to be myself. And ever since that has happened, I now remember that most of the people, those who were even discouraging me, some of them today are coming to me for assistance. All because I stayed put in TBC. So anyway, I don't need to go too further here because this is not my testimony time. We are listening to Mr. Mbeh. But if you can hear me and listen to me, please don't allow anybody to distract you from the great opportunity you're having in TBC because TBC is huge. Okay?
Thank you.
Make use of it. Don't go looking for, hey, you have to do this, now have to do this. If you have to do this and do that, there are many of this and that in TBC, profitable ones, just like that being told us of serious opportunities in the community yesterday. So let me just stop here for now. Thank you, Mr. Mbeh, and thank the rest of the community.
Great contribution, Mr. Amechi. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Christian Namundi.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Nice one, Ambassador Mbeh.
Thank you.
It's always gain, watching and listening to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you see, I just want to say one thing because I always tell people that, let's say, I always use my country as an example that, yes, my country, God bless my country with crude oil under in our ground here. If so far as we have that crude oil, if we do nothing to make to bring things, profitable things out of that crude oil, it worth nothing. okay, look at how we were given 100,000 TBC. Some people will say, I've gotten enough. For that reason, let me relax and wait. One day, the billions will just unlock itself like that, and I'll start enjoying. You understand? Things doesn't work that way. When God gives you that opportunity, you have to put some effort, do some things, let some things happen so that you unlock that real gold that is in that thing. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Nice one today, sir.
Great. Thank you very much, Christian. Let's hear from Simon. Hello, Simon. Simon.
Yes, boss, I greet you.
Thank you.
You know why I call you boss?
No, sir.
But tonight you have exposed the whole thing that made me to love you so much and follow your step.
Thank you.
It was because of me you created TBC 2 when we met and I started discussing with you. In fact, not to talk so much, there are two persons in my life in this TBC, you and Amechi Optimist. Both of you have been, actually, you are just my mentors. Great. I've been following you. Sometimes ago, I was in the very far bush. I'm from Nigeria, in Akwa Ibom, where I was. And then we are doing meetings. We are giving some thousands of kringles. I was jumping that I'm already a billionaire. My wife said, in fact, she was very happy. And when we look at the wallet, we're very happy that we are on top. So if you are talking to me, I say you are talking to a billionaire. So I'm no longer in your class, except you have to join us. So in fact, I am so happy tonight because if you watch all this while attending meeting, mass adoption meeting, this is my first time to speak because you call off some things out of me and I have to come up this year, 2021. I made up my mind.
Yeah.
Whether people like it or not, TBC is one thing that God gave me a vision to do. I didn't say somebody. God gave me a vision to do TBC. And people have tried to discourage me here and there. I said, whether you like it or not, is what God said, invest into this. And there's a future in it. And I can see it today. The processes which you have went through, we have gone through it. My hands have actually, fire have burnt these hands seriously, you know, with the AWS and other kind of platforms. This afternoon, this morning, a friend of mine came all the way from Port Harcourt. I stayed in Delta State in Nigeria. And then he's a pastor. And then we're talking about TBC. He said he has enough. I said, how many TBC do you have? He said, 30. He said, 30 is enough. I said, you have not started. You have not started. Have you paid your admin fee? He said, no, he cannot, he won't pay again. He want to. I said, you see, you are working with outdated information. You are not updated of what is going on right now. Try and, you know, come into mass adoption meeting and be trained and know what is obtainable for this present time, what we are doing in TBC community. Don't go there now, begin to tell people are asking you questions. I said, because you are not coming up for training, admin is training us. And then if you get to be, if you are well informed, and then you'll be able to train others. So that is what it takes. So if you have not gone through what you've gone through today to be training others, I think if you folded your hands, things will not be working the way we are hearing the testimony. Look at the large properties and all of that. I jealous you.
Yeah, we need to pay the price. We need to pay the price. Yeah, and we must be consistent. Thank you so much, Mr. Simon. Thank you so much. I appreciate your contribution. All right. The key word of the day is consistent. Let's be consistent in being trained by the admin. Let's be consistent in whatever we are doing as far as TBC is concerned. Let's hear from Michael Gatia.
Good evening, co-admins. Good evening, Ambassador Mbeh. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Well, I think today's topic was quite hot, and Mbeh, you have really hit the nail on the head. We need to be consistent. Thank you for your testimony, because this one will push TBC to another level, because this is real life. The testimony is about a real life.
It's real life. That's right. Yeah.
Life has challenges, and you have to face them and solve them. A very cheap thing on the plate, but thank you so much for giving us that challenge. We also need to be consistent and disciplined.
Right.
Consistent and disciplined, because out there, those scammers are the ones who have really spoiled everything. I've been scammed many times. I know how they operate. And it has actually made us look like we are also scammers, but we are not. TBC is real. There is no cryptocurrency out there that can make you a trillionaire in 48 hours.
Of course.
There's no other cryptocurrency that can do that. It's only TBC. There's no other cryptocurrency that pays you. You work today and you get paid today automatically. No hassle. Let's push on, co-admin. Let's push this TBC to another higher level. Leave your legacy. Thank you. And
let us leave our legacy. Thank you so much, Michael. Great contribution. Okay, we have another person, Joy Okenu. Joy.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, Joy.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, my contribution today is that I encourage everyone to keep moving, because when it's as if I'm newly registered, but since then, I think when, why I came into TBC is because I went to market somebody a cryptocurrency, our own company's cryptocurrency, and the person was talking about TBC. So after some time, I decided to register. But when I came into the Kringles meeting, that is the mass adoption training, and I read so many things, some things in TBC. In fact, it touches me a lot. I felt, and I think it's true, that TBC is bigger than every other coin, even that of my company's coin. TBC is higher than that, coin. So since then, I think I've been trying my best, and I seize this opportunity to encourage everyone to keep moving so that we can be able to push this TBC to the expected goal. So thank you.
Great contribution, Joy. Let's do it. Let's do it. With the admin, we can do it. All right, we have Inosan Kweba. Hello,
Yes.
Inosan.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Ambassador.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for this big testimony. Do you remember the time I called you?
Yes.
To talk about the TBC?
The first time.
Is the last year's.
Yeah.
Many people think that today I am the whole members, but I am not the whole members. I joined TBC 1st January 2020.
Wow.
Many people thinking, how is possible? Many people know Innocent Keiba here. But I said that before to walk on the way of the true leaders, you have to talk and understand the voice of the true leaders. You are the true leaders. You know that?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you are the true leader. You walking, your way is the way of the true leaders. That's why when I finished to understand what all the members here in TBC talked to me, I said, who is the boss on the boss in TBC in Africa? Many people said Mbeh. I said, I want to talk to Mbeh because I want to be connected with the boss. Because the boss is the way you have to walk. That's why I call you. In April, when you are finished talk to you and I ask you, can you let me contact directly the admin? You said the admin is not easy. He haven't got many time to for that. I think that he cannot have time to talk with you directly. I said, please try to find a way for me. And then when you let me have a direct contact with admin, I have my personal experience with him. I understand clearly how you become the boss.
Right.
That's why I tell you, Ambassador Mbeh, whenever you are walking, please, when you check out behind you, thinking I am just near from you.
Great.
That I said to you.
Great.
That means I will try to do every time my best to follow the way you used to become the boss today. Thank you very much for all the experience you shared to us today. I am very happy. Maybe I think that today we will have a meeting with you. I will try to give you my own experience with all the advantages you told me last time. So I'm very happy for that, because my family, I think that if it's not because if I didn't talk to you before, if I didn't have a meeting a meeting with TBC, my family will break, because yeah, that moment, I think that is the moment my wife and me, we will separate, because we have a special problem. At that moment, I met TBC. Because of TBC, my families and my wife, we are still united. We are still in the same mission and same vision now. You cannot imagine how my wife, every time, she was more in belief in TBC than me now.
Wow.
Because of you. Because all the things you told to me, I let her to understand. And then she said, okay, if some people did, we can do together. Let's go together.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ambassador. I'm very glad to have this experience and understand your experience today. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Innocent. Great.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. We have many hands up. Like today is like discussion time, but we can still take questions. If you have questions, either you can put it on the chat or you can ask, no problem. And let also be brief so that we give opportunity to many hands to talk. All right, let's go Mama Hudaya from the UK.
Okay, Ambassador, I've seen so many hands up. And
No
I
problem.
think it's only fair for me to keep it this tiny. All right?
Yeah, but we love to hear from you. If you can make it 1 minute, 2 minutes, no problem.
You know, I look back at the beginning and I just see a blessing. You know, I guess I see it differently to most. I don't look down on. I could see the determination from the get-go, right? So talking about that one room, so what? You had roof over your head. That's how I look at it, all right?
Right.
And the thing is, you had the ambition. You had that determination. You weren't a nobody. You were a teacher.
Yes.
Right? You studied and you were a teacher. And now you are just at another level.
Another teacher.
A higher level. All right? That was just, say, the secondary school level. This is the PhD level. All right? So, you know, we're still benefiting, right, from those humble days. I see it as being really beautiful. And, you know, it takes two, really. You know, the fact that you've got a good partner.
Yes.
The understanding between you. You had someone to share the joys and the not so good times with. But now look at you, well deserved. All right?
Right.
We know about the journey of the 1,000 miles. You have done it. You have actually done it. So, you know, the good thing is that you saw that TBC, right, was a good deal, still is a good deal.
Right.
And you stayed focused. Whoever was ahead of you, you still remained focused because you still have that inner dream. So when we talk about being focused and the consistency, being consistent, that is you. You're not just saying these words, you have already lived it and you are living it, all right? So the fact that, you know, so many have said, yes, I want to be like you, I'm following you. It's, you know, it's very admirable. And we know, Ambassador, that you're still going, you're just going in the right direction exponentially. And so we're happy for you, genuinely happy for you, very proud of you, all right? Because people might talk about the TBC, but I know you have an inner dream for Africa. I know it.
Oh, yeah.
I know it, right? So, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards. Thank you.
I received the blessings. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Bless you. Bless you. All right, let's take another person. Trusted King.
Yes, thank you so much, Ambassador Mbeh. Thank you so much, our great community. I just wanted to say to you, Ambassador, that I've been inspired by you. I met you when you come in South Africa. I met you one-on-one, and I have the privilege to hear from you what is TBC all about. So since that time, I really take TBC as my legacy.
Yes.
Right now, today, I'm still standing with you. Whatever is happening in the community, I've been always there listening to your advice, and I've been getting more confidence every day. And today I can be proud of myself because you have led me and shown me the way. And for those who are still doubting for TBC, I don't know, you can see what is going on right now in the world. We have an opportunity to change the world. This is what TBC is all about. So if you are still thinking that TBC is an investment where you come and make money quick and then, no. TBC will be here. We are going to all go. TBC will remain. Our children will take our legacy and they will carry on with TBC. This is what TBC is all about. We are building a new generation and a future life for the better of our generation. This is what is TBC all about. You remember, Ambassador Mbeh, when we have the glitch in the wallet, I think 2 months ago, people were saying many things, but we were still here, close to you, following you, because we knew, because it was not the first time this thing happened, because you already shared with us.
Right.
So we knew already what is happening and we knew where we are going. So this testimony of yours, this is not fake. I don't know, we can see the picture, where you come from, how you start. We are also doing the same thing.
Yes.
So it's not only going to be because of our ambassador, but because we are behind, we are also following, we are coming. And many of us, many of leaders here in this meeting, we are there. We've been there, consistent, following your lead. And why don't we all do that? Today, you have the privilege to show us your journey. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm standing with TBC. I'm not scared of anyone. I'm not afraid to show my face wherever I'm going. I travel wherever I go. I'm confident. You can call me scammer. Ambassador Mbeh, when I start TBC, they was calling me a scammer. Okay?
That is it.
I want to tell you, in South Africa, they were calling me a scammer. But today, many people are trying to look for me because they're saying, but this guy was telling us the truth. This guy, he knew what he was talking. Yes, because I have the privilege to be close to someone who understands TBC, what it's all about. So I keep it. And right now, we are trying to do something great. And this is what is part of our consistency. We need to be consistent. There's no way we can get things easily, guys. We need to sweat. We need to accept critique. We need to accept insult. So we are ready for that. That is why I'm proud to be here each and every time. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not doing any other things except TBC. I'm building my home. I'm building my future. I'm grooming my children with TBC.
Yes.
So I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of each and every member in the society who's making TBC to be great. And I believe that, Ambassador Mbeh, with what you have shared today, many will understand what is our journey all about.
We can do it. We can do it. Thank you so much, Trust. Great contribution. Let's hear from Mr. Move for Money.
Woo, woo, woo. Ambassador, you did it. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity, and greetings to all the co-admins in this hall or on this live. To cut it short, I never knew TBC. And Mr. Mbeh or Ambassador Mbeh was not the person that signed me into TBC. But when I caught the dream, he can tell you, the first day I came to the training of TBC, I've never left. At a particular point in time, he called for people to follow him. The first day I went to present, he said, this guy will join my team. I didn't know why. Since that day, I've always said, Ambassador, please teach me. Do you remember one time I knelt before you and said, please touch me with the anointing of this TBC. I went to work with this TBC. This is where we are. We have never left TBC. I've left all other things that I was doing. I'm full-time in TBC. Just to tell you, Ambassador, we are proud of the road you showed us. We are proud of the eyes you opened. We are proud of the legacy that we have already right now. Many were with us, as you said it, the left.
Mr. Mufo,
Yeah,
I have a surprise for you guys. Let me show you something. I have a surprise for Mr. Mufo. The very first day he heard about TBC. Let me show you Mr. Mufo. So, see who is here? Who is here?
Yes, that is it. There was. Yeah. The value of money, these guys were talking, and before they talked, this is the guy that invited me. The person that's sitting on the other side is the guy that invited me. I was not invited. I accompanied my friend, and the next day I said I want to register.
This is
and
you.
They had this statement. They
Yeah.
had this statement. If you are afraid of figures, please, you should leave the hall. I said, what? These guys are talking about figures and they said I should leave the hall. When they sound funny, I was gone. You can see from my face, I was gone. I was gone. And since that day, I've said, I've spoiled 3 machines for live broadcasts. Count, Ambassador, imagine the times we slept out.
Wow.
3 a.m. in the morning, we are traveling to go to other towns to do seminar for TBC. Not to lie, guys, this guy is a replicate of consistency. I've never seen somebody being determined, being consistent, being pushed forward on what he's doing like Ambassador Mbeh. For that, I tell you kudos, and I thank you for opening my eyes, and I wish that you should continue inspiring us, leading us, and pushing us forward as the Kringle Mall is coming. Kudos, 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 kudos.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mufo. Great contribution. We have many hands up here. I see Elijah. Seeing your hands on mute. Elijah, yeah. You have to unmute so that we can hear from you. While waiting for Elijah, we can take Damien.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, Elijah.
Hello.
Okay, yeah,
Hello.
go ahead. Go ahead. Good evening.
Yeah, please. Today is my first day attending the meeting, and ultimately the first day I heard of TBC in the morning. I'm speaking from United Arab Emirates.
Great. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Please, if I may ask, how much does it cost to procure a TBC, and when one enters it, how soon does the person begin to plow the profits?
Okay.
These are the things that I want to know. That's the cost of joining, and then the time duration for profits to be plowed, and more so, is it something that can be converted into real time money into one's pocket? These are the things I want to know.
Okay, Mr. Elijah, welcome. We appreciate you for being here. This meeting takes place Monday through Friday, so you can always come and enjoy our training. The first question, what does it cost to become a member? Registration is free, okay? You register for free, and then you have some kringles worth some thousands of dollars that they give you. Now, if you want more of these kringles, you can now choose a program to participate. You can decide to participate in a program of about where you pay about $33, or a program where you pay about $16, or another program where you pay about $8. You choose which program you want to become. Do you want to become a millionaire or a billionaire? Will you want to become a millionaire or a billionaire?
Okay, well, we climb a tree from the stem first. So I think starting from a millionaire, then we can climb to the billionaire, and then even the trillionaire.
That's right. Okay, no, that's fine. You can, in this millionaire program, you need about $16 to start with, okay? And we can upgrade to billionaire program anytime, no problem. Now, when you take this program, you are being rewarded. You are not buying anything. The program that you pay is just is the program fee, where they use that money to pay the programmers and pay all those that are involved in the helping that TBC should stand. So you are being rewarded millions of digital coins that you can use it to shop. You can use it to shop in any of the merchant location. If you go to kringle.cash, you click on merchant location, you're going to see areas where you can buy with your kringle. And now, if you are somebody that you want to enjoy the benefits of TBC immediately, you can decide to sign up your best friend. You can decide to sign up your wife or your girlfriend. You can decide to sign up any person of your choice. Within 24 hours, if you sign up 2 of them, that pays their admin fee, you or their program fee, you have 50% of what they pay. That is being given to you. You can withdraw that as cash. So when they pay their program fee, you withdraw 50% of the program fee that they have paid. You can get that one as cash. Okay? So let's say if somebody paid $33 and you are in the billionaire program, you earn about $16 from their program fee. That you can withdraw that one in Bitcoin. And the kringles that is being given to you, we are at the distribution phase. We are not at the consumption phase yet. So you have to be patient a bit. But while we are at the distribution phase, you can still make money by getting sign-ups, helping people to come to our community, and also, once they renew their accounts, you make some Bitcoin that you can catch it out, and you can use your kringles to shop in our participating merchant. While waiting that we should move to our consumption phase, because we are not yet at the consumption phase. We are at the distribution phase. Means that you pay your program fee, you are being rewarded some coins that you can use to shop in any place of your choice. You understand?
Okay, yes, but please, if I may understand you well, so does it mean this is necessarily a referral program, or you can choose not to refer? Why I'm asking this is that to somebody like me, referral marketing is something that is like a bin or an albatross around my.
You can choose not to refer. This is not a network marketing, but I'm telling you, you can choose not to refer anybody. You just register, pay your program fee, get your coins, use it to shop. But you'll be losing a lot of income opportunity. But no problem. You don't want to refer, fine by you. Get somebody. But registration is free. You want to enjoy abundance alone. Why not bring your friend, your brother that knows that we want to enjoy abundance with you?
Okay. Thanks very much.
So there is nothing like converting anything to cash. No, there's nothing like that. What we are doing here is a program. We want to change the world. We want to eradicate poverty. So it will take time. It will take a group of people that believe in a certain currency to do that. So if you join us, know that we are on a mission. We're on a mission. We have been here for 5 years. We have given a lot of proof of concepts We have been here standing strong for 5 years, and you can enjoy if you keep coming to this kind of training every day, Monday through Friday.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right.
Okay.
Great. Says, let's go with.
Remind him that we are a private society.
All right.
Mr. Mbeh, sorry about that, but just remind him that we are a private society.
You're muted. You're muted, Peter. You can unmute again. Okay.
So yeah, what I'm saying is just remind Elijah that we are a private society and not a public society, so that, you know, looking at the way he speak about when he can changes or get cash for his value and all of that, you know, so, you know, just let him understand that part of it. We are a private society.
Right, right. No, he's new. As he keeps coming to this training,
okay,
he will benefit more, you know. We have many hands up, so let's get some few people again. Sir Damian Collins.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Wow, I'm happy for you. Today is actually your day.
Thank you.
I can see you smiling, very sweet boy.
I'm shy, yeah, I'm shy.
you shouldn't be, because they say Rome was not built a day. Why I am happy for you is that, you know, somebody said about 5 years ago that Africa, through cryptocurrency, will become the richest continent in the world. And I'm seeing the reality of that world now. That if you look around, see the community growing, you will see that the highest people in TBC, which is going to be another way of changing the world, they are from Africa. And we are very happy and proud of you. You are the ambassador and you are coming from Africa. Even the other of your circle, your twin brother, is an African. Forget. So,
Stephen Coffee.
Stephen Coffee is also an African. And you can see the whole thing, the way the thing is changing. I must have to give kudos to admin for bringing you in and see the potential in you. Yes, he did a very great job. You have a story. I'm sure each and every one of us have a story to tell. If all of us start telling our story, the whole world will start running towards TBC and want to embrace it. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. Thank you for seeing the true leaders in you. We hope to be like you very soon. Many people are already coming up to be like you.
Yeah.
All you need to do is just, as you said about consistent, we are still going to do it. We have become names. We are not tired. One thing I want to say again is that you're coming to Nigeria for international conference. Wow. It really changed my idea of becoming who I am today. I am so happy that I was able to be part of that conference. When I came to Enugu, I also attended in Lagos. I met the people who are the engineer of TBC in Nigeria. The people who were with you are then. Where are they today? But I definitely sure and believe they will come back looking for TBC. Maybe by then, the meritocracy have happened and they will have to start from number one. That one is sure, without no doubt. Somebody duped me from TBC about 2 years ago. This man, I really don't want to talk about it. That guy, his wallet will be empty and he will start from square one if it is not taking time. What I'm saying now is that we have a long way to go and we must do it. TBC is our birthright and we must achieve this goal. Thank you very much.
Great contribution. I learned one thing. Thank you so much. If all of us can tell our story, the whole world will be running towards us. That's a word from Sir Damian. Great one there. Thank you so much, Sir Damian. Okay, we'll take another person real quick. Dr. GMC, Michael.
In a while.
GMC,
good evening, the entire.
Go ahead, sir.
Can my voice be heard?
Yes,
good evening. All right, thank you so much. Great leaders of TBC worldwide. I super celebrate you. And, you know, men are born, but legends are made. Ambassador has made a legend out of himself by not looking at the predicament and the situation around him, but forging ahead. And with the story, we've learned that the world is made up of both negative and positive. But the great news from this is that 80% of his story has been about testimony, changing life, moving from one location of greatness to another. Out of it, we see some glitch as a result of what system itself produced, but with consistencies, as he used to say it over and again, we are able to move on with all of this. Thank you so much for your wealth of experience by which you are giving us full of information from. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too, Dr. Michael. Thank you so much for that great contribution. All right, we have another person, John Dow. Hello, John.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. It's kind of choppy, John.
Ambassador.
Yeah.
Good evening. Good. Can you?
Yeah, it's choppy. It's choppy. It's choppy. We can hear you.
Is it okay now?
Not very well.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
And your case.
We can hear you.
TBC history is like a good mining.
We can hear you, John. Very, very sorry. We can't get everything that you are saying. It's really choppy, John. We wish we could hear what you were saying. Looks like I wanted to say some interesting things. No problem. Maybe we'll come back to you later, John. Okay, we'll take another person again. We have Mata. Mata, unmute yourself.
Good evening, all.
Good evening. Good evening.
It's nice to be part of you people. I've been part of you for some days. I have been listening to everything everyone is saying. But each time I try to relate, I don't get a response from anywhere.
Okay.
I don't know why, because I'm a new member. I don't really know much about TBC. I've been learning a lot, and I think TBC is a great platform or organization where people come together to discuss and learn a lot of things. And I think a lot of persons are not aware of TBC. I think the people I spoke to some days ago, they don't know anything about TBC. So I would appreciate it if the first timers, they have been recognized, like know how they came about TBC, know who brought them in. I think it will do a lot of good to people.
Yeah. If you want to know more, Mata, let me share my screen. If you really want to know more about TBC, all you need to do is go into your Kringle Cash back office, okay? You go to your Kringle Cash back office, and we have this video. There is a video here. This video is explaining everything about TBC. You have this video here. For those of you who are new, log into your accounts. You have this video, okay? So select the category you would like to learn more about. So what do you want to know about TBC? Choose any of this topic, okay? Timer, get paid, rewards, gold, TBC wallet, is TBC legal, merchants, goodwill, help desk. You click on continue. So you can choose anything, for example, get paid. You click like this and you go to continue, okay? So Mata, that is what you can do. You can do that, Mata. You log into your Kringle Cash and you watch those videos. Take time to watch and understand. You learn a lot from that video.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Mr. I'm saying iPhone. I don't know who is the iPhone. I'm just saying iPhone.
Yeah, it's me. They stole my phone, so I've got a new one. TBC Mama is here.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Ambassador One. This is a real life story.
Correct.
Some of my Nigerian friends will say, if you have come to this world and you have never had a good story to tell at the end of your struggle, then you have not passed this world. Yes, this is a real life story. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for TBC. We thank Admin wherever he is. May he have a happy and relaxed weekend. Right. I want to ask all of us, which one is your story? How are we going to tell our TBC stories? Let us start from today, especially by paying our admin fees, the program fees, consistently, so that we'll be consistent in the program. Thank you and have a very relaxed and nice weekend. All of you, love you, TBC Mama from Ghana.
We love you too,
welcome.
TBC Mama.
You're welcome.
All right, I think we'll take the last person.
Hello.
Raul.
Hello.
Okay, Raul, go ahead, Raul.
Okay, thank you, Mbeh, Ambassador Mbeh. I'll greet you.
Thank you.
I'm happy to see this this meeting. Sorry for my English, yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Okay. Me, I'm here to greet you, to tell you something. I think TBC it pushed everybody to long way. I'm thanks so everything. We thank God for everything. You start to teach me everything. We follow you one day to be like the way you be today.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay. Thank you so much, Raul. And Mr. Consistent.
My brother Mbeh.
Yeah.
I greet everyone in the house.
Thank you.
First and foremost, I want to thank you so very much for choosing the key word today. You know, and I'm sure you know why. So I'm grateful, you know, for choosing consistent, you know, as the key word of the day. Because I believe in consistency. And that's why it's attached to my name. Now, I've heard all that you said, you know, in your testimony. And I say there is nothing more to add. You have said it all. And for everyone that have listened, you know, to your testimony today, I believe it is a great inspiration for everyone. And I want to encourage everyone also to be consistent in what they are doing within TBC community. Consistency is the answer to success, not just in TBC community, in everything that you do. So long as you remain positive and you are consistent doing, you know, those things, you will succeed. So we will all succeed. Let's follow the example of Ambassador Mbeh. Let's follow that example. And I believe that is one of the reasons why I had to share it for the entire world to hear. But the thing is, what do you do with what you have heard? Are you going to follow that example? You have seen, or we have seen, that when we follow that example, we will definitely succeed because my brother Mbeh has already succeeded, even though it's just the beginning. But let's ensure at least that we get to that level so that everybody will be happy. And when people hear about TBC, they'll be glad to join because they know they will succeed. I congratulate you, my brother Mbeh, and I encourage everyone to do same. Thank you so much.
Wow, that is the word of a wise man. Thank you so much, Mr. Consistent, just from your name. Mr. KK, great. I really appreciate you. I think that Lina, okay, Lina.
This is the
fine.
key to every success, consistency.
Thank you. Lina, maybe very, very brief because there's another meeting that will be taken over very soon. Lina, go ahead and very brief. Lina, you're muted. Oops.
Yes, I'm sorry to raise up the hand.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Lina.
Yeah, she's left.
Yeah, I think network. Oh, sorry. That was it. It's very, very unfortunate we couldn't get what she was saying. Okay, guys, listen. The reason why I'm sharing this story is for you to know that if I can do it, then you can do it. You know, we have many of us here that are still new and they are still like doubting. Don't doubt. We can do it because we have been doing it. Join me. Join the admins with his advice and training, the wisdom that the admin is giving us. With that, we can move ahead. We can move mountains. I tell you, that's just it. We should follow a chain of command, meaning that you work with your leaders. They lead you from the information they're getting from above. And before you know it, all of us, we are succeeding together. Sir Damien said something very important. If all of us can tell our story, if all of us can have a story to tell, the whole world will be running behind us. What is your story? Are you going to sit and just be doing nothing and you expect people to do it for you? What will be your story when the time comes? People will look up to you. Today, people look up to me because I wrote the story myself. I followed advice from the admin. I read the blog. I went out there and I worked it out. We must go out and do the work. If we don't do the work, nothing will ever happen. And at the end of the day, you are going to have no story to tell. I want to have many stories to advertise, to talk to, or to talk about, so that tomorrow, just like I said, we shall have our names in the history book of TBC. So I'm wishing all of you a very blessed weekend. Our training will start Monday with the admin at 4 p.m. Monday is going to be a very busy day. So when it will be 2 p.m. West African time, we shall have the broadcasters meeting, and at 3 p.m. we shall have the weekly meeting, and at 4 p.m. we shall have the admin of TBC. That's the creator of TBC, who will be right here with us. So if you want to ask any question directly to the admin, please come here. There is a lot of profits, a lot of benefits to earn in the TBC community. So let's end our meeting by saying that let's write our name in the history book of TBC. Let's write our name in the history book of TBC.
Let's write our names in the history book of TBC.
Let's write our name in the history book of TBC.
Write our names in the history
of TBC.
Yeah, all right. See you on Monday. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye now.
Bye.
Let's write our name in the